Thank you very much.
Is that still recording?
Thanks a lot. See you later.
How do you stop?
I told you that.
Recalling the land of my roots when my life began. Sri Lanka, you are my Shangri-La from this moment on. Take me away in dreams to the place I've been born. Recall all my memories that nearly have been gone. I say, hey, this is the place I wanna stay. Me and my baby, I'm sure I don't be maybe today. I say, oh, wish all my old friends would know I'm always in heaven, Sri Lanka, so don't let me go.
That's Bernie. That's Michael. Leanne. And that's Adrian. So what do those brothers and sisters?
I say, hey, this is the place I wanna stay. Me and my baby, I'm sure I know that maybe today. I say, oh, wish all my old friends would know I'm always in heaven, Sri Lanka, so don't let me go.
หน้าตัวได้ก็เป็น That's all right, that's good.
They're going to be the videos at the
Are they all there? Beautiful. All right. Well, we can start. Somebody start. I'll start. Cut the cake. Beautiful. All right, now I'd like to call upon Michael for a few words.
Thank you very much, Miles. I'm not big on speeches, but so I'll make this short and sweet. First of all, I'd like to welcome all of you here tonight, and I hope you'll have an enjoyable evening. It's, as you probably already noticed, it's not a traditional sort of a ceremony here, so it's pretty laid back, and we just like you to enjoy yourself.
It's excellent, Michael.
There are several people I need to thank here. I hope I don't miss out on too many, but I'll start on all my family and Leanne's family, specifically people who have come from Sydney and Brisbane. People who have been instrumental in the organising of the cars and the flowers and the food. Several aunties and relatives have been involved with all that, so I'd like to thank them all very much. And finally, I'd like to just make a special note on how beautiful Leanne looks this evening. She went through a lot of trouble to get that dress looking nice, and by all means it is a beautiful dress, but not as beautiful as the person wearing it. So yeah, just enjoy yourself. Like I said, it's pretty relaxed. There's no sit down meals or whatever. You know, just help yourself to drinks and food, and we'll kick on later on during the evening. Thank you.
All right. I'd like to call upon Leanne to say a few words. I mean a few words, Leanne.
Okay, once again, thank you to a lot of people. My parents, who are the most endeared people to me. I've got wonderful parents. They still sit on the couch and hold hands, so if I can do that at the age that they are...
With me?
With you. That's really special. I'd also like to thank my darling sister Kerry, who is the Rock of Gibraltar. She has just done some wondrous things, and you'll hear some more wondrous things tonight from my sister. I'd also like to thank Tej and John. They're from Sydney and they've really made a great trip down, and Candice and Ashley. Tej was gung-ho even Christmas Day. She was helping out with something amazing. And today setting up my brother John, who without him today, I don't know how he would have got around in this cool environment. He's lovely. I don't see him that often, but it's amazing when family get together. They really do shine through. I'd also like to thank my brother Andrew, his wife Ursula, for helping today. And Uncle Vic, wherever you are. I'm here, dear. I'd like to thank Michelle Ogle, who I work with, for this beautiful cake. She did just so well. Yay! I'd like to thank Karen Henderson, wherever you are, for putting my makeup on, because I was very relaxed today. I was sort of in this little land of zombie landing, and this was really happening. I'd also like to thank that girl, Elaine Bullwhip, wherever you are, for the beautiful table decorations and the support. I'd like to thank, God, who else? I know I'm a very, very special person, and that's Michael's mother. This week we actually had 25 people on Christmas Day, and she was just so good this week. She came down a bit early to help me out, and I honestly don't know what I would have done without her. So Mrs. Lockhart, wherever you are, thank you very much. If I've missed out on anybody, and Barbara, I cannot forget the Austin Healeys, who, if the weather was better, you would have seen them. They were wonderful. We got around with a white ribbon and all that. We got photos of them, so for those who didn't see them, you can see them in the photos. That's really about it. If I've forgotten anybody, I really apologise. I thank you to Craig and Rosemary for reading the readings today, reading the readings. So thank you very much.
Next on the list is that's you, Mark. Please come forward.
Welcome everybody here tonight. Michael actually asked me to make it very brief, and he also gave me strict guidelines on what I was allowed to say and wasn't allowed to say. So after going through everything I wasn't allowed to say and getting what I was allowed to say together, all I can say is have a good night and I'm off. Not quite true. A thank you to Mrs. Lockhart. Unfortunately, there are some pharmacies out there that will be a bit disappointed now that she's cancelling her Valium prescription. She's had a very hard run up in these last couple of days. I think she stood up very well. There is someone else out there that I thought might have been better suited to my shoes here tonight, but thank you to Michael for the honour of taking over the job as best man. I suppose there were a couple of times I was instrumental in the relationship with Michael and Leanne. Michael, myself and another lady here, Kim, all shared a house together many years ago when, see the fingers pointing, many years ago when Michael first met Leanne, and on that auspicious night when he took Leanne out to the movies, I believe it was, for their first date, and Kim and I were just relaxing in the lounge room, watching a bit of telly, and they'd come home, gone out to the back kitchen area and had a cup of coffee and sitting there gently and discussing the up-and-coming relationship, which Michael was being very gentle about not getting in too deep too quickly. Anyway, I have a dog, a blue heeler, that's just mad keen on fetching things, and whatever it can find, it'll bring to you. If it's got a ball, that's its favourite. If it can find a piece of fluff on the side of the carpet, it'll do. Anyway, the dog's managed to source an unopened condom and has promptly walked into the room where they're sitting on the first date and spat this condom out in the street. I think it was fatal to clear at that stage. On that note, Kerry, where is she? She's hiding around here somewhere in the crowd. Yeah, looking absolutely stunning today. The second best looking girl here tonight. Those honours always have to go to the bride.
You have been very
Finally, everybody, one last cheer to Michael and Leanne. Put your hands together and clap. And enjoy the rest of the night.
Now I'll call upon Leanne's father to say a few words.
You can do it, Jack. On you, Jack.
I've got to write it down because I'm suffering a little bit. On behalf of Rita and her family, Ivy and my family, I would like to welcome everyone here today to join with us for this very special occasion, the marriage of Leanne and Michael. Marriage is a special institution, and when you have been together as long as Ivy and I have, well, an institution which seems like a fair option. I would like to say a big welcome to our new relatives and a big welcome to all our friends. It is heartwarming to see so many familiar faces from the past. There are friends from Leanne's primary school days, and a couple of you have worn pretty well. By the way, just because we are now relatives doesn't mean you have to visit. being a parent, and especially a father, has said not to be a very easy job. Well, I have to disagree with that. For having a daughter like Leanne, the job has been an easy one. Although there were times when I look back that I realised Leanne is lucky to have made it here today. Leanne's entrance to the world caused a few problems for us. I couldn't manage the phone box to call the ambulance to take Ivy to hospital. Lucky Ivy Khan has ever made the call. Leanne was late for her arrival, and to this day nothing has changed. Seriously though, congratulations to Leanne and Michael. May your lives together be full of love and friendship. and sunshine. And Michael, thanks for taking her off our hands.
Thank you, beautiful. I'd like to call upon Kerry. Of course, it's Leanne's sister.
Well done, Dad.
Well, tall. So many tall people here tonight. I've actually written a poem for Leanne and Michael, so I hope you enjoy it. Because I've been to a lot of weddings and had a lot of speeches and they get a bit boring at times, but these have been really good. Okay, if you know Leanne, you love her. I certainly do. She's the sort of person who will do anything for you. As kids, we played with pogo sticks and Barbies. We were rapt when Ken came along. Leanne would draw, paint, sew. I would usually break out into song. Painting, sculpture, sewing, Leanne is gifted in many ways. If a new outfit was required, it would be designed, sewn and ready to wear the same day, and that is no joke, seriously. Upstairs in the attic, our stories we shared of love, life, acne and boys, and how many times we fell down those stairs. As teenage girls, petty grievances exist. It is not until one leaves that one is sadly missed. As adults, I have the privilege of sharing a mighty bond, a mutual admiration, a love that will always remain strong. Let me not continue without naming our sources. There's Mum over there, the gorgeous one, and Dad. Are you listening to those horses? As sisters go, we are great friends. Our Sophie has two mothers, a trust and respect we share that is likened to no other. Leanne has found her soulmate, her friend, her other half. Someone who is kind, sensitive, generous, loving. Someone who makes her laugh. Michael is a friend, a mate, our daughter's godfather. Someone who will be the first to offer a hand. Nothing ever seems to be a bother. It must be the Cancerian. His love of people, home and family. The garden, good food, and of course Leanne, a life of endless crab curry. Today we celebrate commitment. There is so much to be gained. Happiness, laughter and joy. Eternal love will reign. Congratulations. I really do love these pair a lot, and I'm really, really happy that they've got married today. So, great. Have a good night tonight, everyone. So, thank you.
And I think we need to call Andrew.
Right, I've written a poem, which I do a few poems here and there. I'll start it off. Being simply just two brothers, that suited John and I for many years, until the day that Leanne was born and took away the attention of our peers. With a big bull head and chubby cheeks that both John and I could clearly see. And to our friends and neighbours, she was the most beautiful baby there could be. She ate a lot, cried a lot, and crapped her nappies day and night. She put poor old Mum in hospital, and that was a sad and sorry sight. But as time passed by, we both realised that Leanne was here to stay. It was a sobering thought for the both of us on that cold, dark, wintry day. As time passed by, we both came to like this tiny little bundle of joy. Although secretly deep down inside of us, we wished Leanne was a boy. Those early childhood memories linger now of the first few cautious steps. Steps that grew in leaps and bounds, and there's lots more to expect. John, Kerry and I are truly honoured to be here for this very special event. We are truly honoured to have the family, the one that God has sent. We are truly honoured and privileged to have Leanne in our life, and I know in my heart that my special friend will be a special one.
Well, to me, it's only fair that I say a few words about a person that I consider to be my brother, Michael. And I've actually made a few notes to make sure that I don't forget too much. So forgive me, I hope you've got about 20 minutes. It's only 4 pages. Alright, firstly I'd like to thank Michael and Leanne for appointing me as your MC. It is truly a great honour. As most of you would be aware, I've known Michael for some 23 years. he might not want me to be 23 years, but I'm just saying that's how long it's been since I'm learning. I think I've made a mistake there. But anyway, he's been a terrific person to all his friends and all his workmates, and extremely admired by all. And I'm very proud of him and his achievements in life. We have had many enjoyable occasions together, certain of which I wouldn't rather mention, but there are a few that stick in my mind. Quite some time ago I went to Queensland and we decided to go to the coast, and we ended up with two of his friends in a nightclub. In typical fashion, we ordered beers and proceeded to chat with people. I think they were basically girls, actually. Anyway, within a short period of time, there was an exchange of verbal abuse between another group of boys and us. Anyway, after a few more beers, we decided to call it quits and move on, and made our way to the front, or to the exit. As we approached the exit, I noticed the group that we had earlier met were waiting for us. So I did what came naturally and went backwards up the stairs. Michael and his friends continued forward. Within a minute, there were arms and fists flying, and then I saw Michael being pounded against a large palm tree, repeatedly and repeatedly. I could feel the vibrations going through my body, and I noticed that his eyes looked at me as if to say, "Don't stand there and do something." So I ran upstairs first and got the security guys. Finally, when I came downstairs, Michael's position had changed. He was now being dragged face down.